So there are various kinds of diseases which is caused by the deficiency of nutrients. You'll have to learn this chart by heart. First disease is kwashiorkor. Kwashiorkor is a situation where first the stomach gets swollen. You see this picture of the child? He has got swollen stomach. Then next symptom is thin legs. Look at the picture. This boy has got thin legs and swollen stomach. These are the symptoms of this kwashiorkor disease. And if you do not eat sufficient protein, like poor people, they are unable to buy fish, meat, milk products. So generally they have this protein deficiency, and that leads to kwashiorkor. And a kwashiorkor person will have a swollen stomach and thin legs. And to prevent this, what should you eat? You must eat more protein food like pulses, like eggs, every food that has got protein in it, milk, fish, meat. So every food that you must, that will give us protein, we must eat it. Next, we have got marasmus. Marasmus. Now, marasmus is a condition which is shown by underweight and loose folds in the skin. Now you see this poor child. He is so thin. We call this boy is underweight. First symptom. Not only underweight, the skin of the body will become loose. Loose skin. Like old people, you see how this boy's chest is? He's so thin and also got loose skin. It will have folds like, old people. And why do we get this type of disease? This type of disease is caused due to protein and carbohydrate deficiency. Now you see, student, again, the poor people, they go without food. I know a child who went without food 4 days in a week. 3 days they ate food one time, and 4 days they went without food. And such type of situation, they have lack of carbohydrate and protein. What carbohydrate? Every food. So this type of diseases are found in such situations. And to prevent them, if you want to help such person, what should you give this person to eat? They should eat more of bread, rich of carbohydrate. Chapati, carbohydrate rich. Rice, carbohydrate rich. Potatoes, carbohydrate rich. These are all carbohydrate rich food. And protein rich food like pulses, eggs, milk, fish, meat. So these are the protein rich food. Then only you can prevent marasmus. Next, night blindness. What is the symptom? At night, the person will not have proper vision. Okay? Poor vision. Symptom is poor vision or even complete blindness. Sometimes complete blindness at night. Once the sun sets, these people are unable to see properly. And this is due to the vitamin A. And what type of food they must eat to prevent night blindness? They must eat milk, which is rich of vitamin A. Yes, green, leafy vegetables, students. Green vegetables are rich of vitamins. So vitamin A, green leafy vegetables, shak shobji, fish, eggs, egg yolk, the yellow part, dime kushum, okay? Papaya, pepe. So mama says eat papaya, boiled papaya. Please eat it to prevent any kind of problem at night. Carrots, they are tasty. Carrots. So these are the various food that will prevent night blindness. Next, we have got the fourth type of disease called beriberi. It sounds like berry, strawberry, but this is not a very good berry. This is very bad berry. That's why we call it beriberi. Beriberi symptoms. First, tiredness. Second, loss of muscle functions. If you do not have muscles, how will your muscles function? You see the picture here given. A person with beriberi would look like this, and also leads to speech difficulties. A person with beriberi will not be able to speak properly. Their brain also is affected. And what leads to beriberi? Deficiency of vitamin B. And what type of food we must eat to increase vitamin B intake? Cereals like oats, unpolished rice, beans, pulses. So these are the few things we must eat to prevent beriberi. Next type of disease we have got due to deficiency of nutrients is scurvy. You see how dirty the teeth looks? Scurvy. It's like, damages the gum. So what happens? What are the symptoms of this? First symptom is swelling. It's a disease of gum, students. It's a disease of gum. So the gum goes swelling. Next is infection, and their mouth will smell so bad, and then they would have bleeding also through gum. See this picture over here? Swelled, bleeding, and the color itself is showing how infectious this teeth and the gums are. And this happens due to crisis or deficiency of vitamin C. Vitamin C. And what type of food is rich in vitamin C, students? Jekono tok khabar like oranges, melon, pineapple. Shop tok, you see, tok khabar. Pineapple, tomatoes, cabbage. This is not tok though. Cabbage and amla. Amloki, it's so sour. Tok khabar, shop tok khabar mostly apart from cabbage. So you must eat these vitamin C, natural form of vitamin C. Okay, that will also keep you immune from any kind of cold, cough, Right now during corona time, vitamin C is very important to intake. So next type of disease due to deficiency of nutrient is rickets. You see the picture shows the X-ray report of a ricket child. This is a disease generally found in children, What happens in ricket? The bone becomes soft, and because of that it bends. See? The bone is bent. Why the bone is bent? Because bones are soft and hence it bends. This is the X-ray report. You see how this bone is bent, and the person's legs would look like this. And what deficiency leads to ricket? Deficiency of vitamin D. And what type of food contains vitamin D? Milk, students. Drink milk every day. You see, you must eat one boiled egg every day, and also sometimes you play in sunlight. So milk, egg and sunlight is the source of vitamin D. Next, very common disease. This happens mostly in females. Even rich people, among rich females also you see this kind of disease. It's not only among poor people. Now, what is the symptom of anemia? The disease is pronounced as anemia. Anemia. You see, anemia is a condition when your body lacks in blood, lacks in red blood cells or hemoglobin. And due to the lack of presence of red blood cells, see, this person has got a red blood in the body, and this is lack of red blood. So what is the symptom? The symptom is paleness. Paleness or pale skin. And if you lack in blood, definitely you would feel weak. So these are the two symptoms, pale skin and weakness. The skin would be more like white. White is not like fair. Fosha manusher shada noy. Pale is like phekashe, khashta, rough and pale and dry. By seeing that kind of skin, you would understand that this person is not normally fair. It is like some sickness. And what type of deficiency do they have? They have the deficiency of iron, mineral. And what type of food we must give to these type of patients? We must give egg yolk, dimer kushum, meat, and spinach. Like a popoy, the sailor man, you must eat palak, spinach. Alright? So next type of disease is goiter. You see how horrible, how dangerous it is if some person has got goiter. Goiter, the symptom, you can, by seeing the picture itself, you can understand what horrible symptom it has got. It is swelling of due to the glands inside the neck, gland in the neck. Golar gland phule jai, and due to that it looks like this. And what leads to goiter? Deficiency of iodine. And what contains iodine? Tata iodized namak, iodized salt. That's why, students, you never must buy the loose, cheap salt and eat. You must be very specific in buying salt. The salt should be from a very good company like Ashirvad or Tata. So it should be iodized namak, iodized salt. And seafood like pomfret, fish, prawns, crabs, these are all full of iodine. So next type of deficiency disease, the last in the chart, is bone and tooth decay. Tooth decay is very common among us, right? So bone and tooth decay, as we grow old, our bone becomes weak, and we are unable to move as fast and as smoothly as you children do. And this is very common picture among you all. Tooth decay. Date poka. Next, what are the symptoms of bone and tooth decay? Bone becomes weak. Bones become weak. Okay, this is the first symptom. And second is our teeth gets damaged. So damage to teeth. And what is our bones and teeth made up of? They are made up of calcium. So we must intake more calcium rich food. Deficiency of calcium leads to bone and tooth decay. And what type of food we must eat? We must eat milk is rich of calcium. Oranges, like vitamin C, it also got calcium in it. And leafy vegetables, shak shobji. So please do not avoid green vegetables, leafy vegetables. Okay, so these are the few diseases caused due to the deficiency of